Hey everybody, Dennis here. I'm going to do something a little different tonight. Not because I want to, but because I have to. I had a whole incident last night when I got home. I got home a little later than I normally do, and nobody was home. My wife was over at her parents' with the kids, and anyway, I walk into the house full of smoke. And I smell an electrical plastic burning smell, and every room of the house is full of smoke. I called my wife real quick, make sure she hadn't been doing anything, like cooking or something like that, curling iron, something like that, that could have possibly. She said she hadn't been feeling good, so she didn't do anything all day. So I start looking real quick, and I don't see anything, and so I just go ahead and I call the fire department. We live out in a pretty rural area, and the response time is not very great. It was, I think, at least 10 minutes, if not 15, before they got here. Just because it was electrical and smell, and if this house was to go up, it'd go up quick, and it wouldn't be, no saving nothing. So I wanted to go ahead and call in just in case. Anyway, they got out here, and took us about a good 5 minutes or so, probably closer to 10, to find out what it was. But anyway, they said it was the blower, but I talked to a couple people I know, and actually I called the heating and AC company that did our installation because I was actually under the assumption this thing was still under warranty, but they said it wasn't. But as soon as I told the guy what happened, he said start capacitor, because I was able to freely spin the motor by hand anyway, so he said start capacitor. And anyway, another coworker of mine used to be a heating and AC guy, and talked to him. He said, "Yep, that sounds about right." So instead of paying an over $100 service charge to have them come out, plus $50, I think he said $50 for the part, he gave me the information for the part, and I'll show y'all that in a minute. Hopefully it's right, and I won't have to go another night without heat. But got down into 30s. I slept on the couch with the fireplace going last night. Wife, kids stayed up with the in-laws. Anyway, kind of hard to see, but that purple thing in the back is a start capacitor. I could probably do this with the squirrel cage blower in here, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, give me a little extra room. Just got to disconnect a couple wires. So that's what I'm going to do. I got, looks like 2 1/4-inch bolts on each side. And I'll pull that out and I'll show you all that when I get there. Alright, so that thing came out a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to. They actually were really cool with this design. They have these little brackets here that it slides on, and 2 1/4-inch bolts that hold it on. I spent 20 minutes hunting an 8mm socket down, and all I ended up needing was a daggum 1/4-inch nut driver that I already had. Anyway, I got it sitting over here, and yeah, you can see where it melted. Well, y'all can see that. You can see how it melted. So yeah. Let's see. Hopefully this is the right one. Yes, it is. It is a 15. I'm trying to see if y'all can see this. This camera will focus. Putting focus in the light. Come on, camera. Anyway, it is a 15 UF or a 15 microfarad capacitor. It's got the 1 bolt holding it in with the 2 connectors. So I'll disconnect that, and actually I got the other one. I think I grabbed it. Actually no, I didn't. I have to go grab the other one, and I'll bring y'all back here in a minute. Alright, so here's the old one and the new one. A little bit of a difference. I actually am going to have to change the way I had this routed. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the squirrel cage, and I unlooped the wire because I'm going to run it over this way, over to the side, and probably zip tie it out of the way, because this one does not have a connection or a spot to put a screw on it. I don't have a strap. I don't want it just sitting here vibrating all night long, because that'll drive me nuts. So anyway, I'm going to get that back in, and I'll bring y'all back when I find a place to put that. Alright, so here's where we're at. I got it reinstalled, and these are the I'm having a brain fart. The screws, knucklehead. Here's where I mounted the start capacitor. I drilled a hole through the side and put a zip tie on it to hold it out, like I said, out of place. And they didn't have the wire secured, so I drilled another hole and put another zip tie to secure the wires to the side. That way they don't get sucked into the motor. Anyway, she's back in. I just flipped the breakers on. Let's give her a shot and see what happens. Sounds like she's on to me. Go ahead and turn this back off. That way I can put all these safety covers back on, which I thought this thing would have had a safety switch on it anyway. Yep, that was it. Start capacitor melted and caused all kinds of problems. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and everybody have a great day.